Hi, this is Mary from cuteandcozycrochet.com, and this is the last week in the Felix and Fiona Fox Crochet-along. This week we're going to be doing the outfits, and we're going to start off in this video by doing Felix's overalls. Now we'll have a separate video for Fiona's jumper dress. Alright, so what we'll start off with is we're going to make sure we have a 4mm crochet hook, a skein of Vanna's Choice yarn from Lion Brand in Colonial Blue. Make sure you have two 10mm buttons about this size, and then you'll want a yarn needle, a sewing needle with thread, and some scissors. Alright, so let's get started. We're going to start with a slip knot. If you don't know how to make a slip knot, you can go and look at one of the videos that I have. It's how to make a slip knot. Now we're going to chain 12. Not starting off to a good start there. Okay. So now once you have 12, I want you to yarn over, and we're going to do a double crochet in that third chain from hook. Now this chain 2 that we have at the front there, that is not going to count as a stitch ever throughout this entire project. So I want you to remember that. It will just be a turning chain. So now we're going to do a double crochet into each chain across. That will be a total of 10. Alright, now chain 2 and turn your work. Now we're going to do 2 double crochet in that first stitch, the same stitch where you had that chain 2. Alright, now we're going to do 1 double crochet in each of the next 8 stitches. Alright, and do 2 double crochet in that last stitch, chain 2, and turn. Now we're going to do another 2 double crochet in that first stitch. Now we'll do double crochet in each of the next 10 stitches. Alright, now we'll do 2 double crochet in that last stitch and chain 2. Now we'll double crochet in each stitch across, just once in each stitch. Right, now we're going to chain 30. So once you get that, you should do a slip stitch in the top of that first double crochet. Make sure you don't twist the chain. Alright, now we're going to chain 2 and turn. And we're going to be working one double crochet in each chain around there. I'm not the biggest fan of working in chains, but this is necessary for how we want to do this. And once you get to the end of those chains, just stop because we're going to be working into the stitches instead after that. Sorry, I have such a hard time working in chains, so it can be time consuming for me. So if you guys work faster than I do, you can just skip ahead in the video a little bit. Alright, now we're going to double crochet in each of the stitches across the front of the project. Alright, and then slip stitch into that the top of the stitch from the previous round. So now we're going to chain 2 and turn. We're going to double crochet in each stitch around. slip stitch into that top of that first double crochet, chain 2, and turn. Now we're going to double crochet in the next 12 stitches, one in every 12 stitch, in every stitch, sorry. All right, now we're going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're going to skip 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and double crochet into that 7th there. Great. And now we're going to double crochet into each stitch from then on, the rest of the round. And that hole we just made here is going to be for the tail. I promise it's going to be adorable. All right, now you want to chain 2 and turn. Now we're going to double crochet in each stitch here and each chain. 1 double crochet in each chain. All right, now 1 double crochet in each of the stitches, or in each of the chains, sorry. All right, and now double crochet in the rest of the stitches there. And slip stitch into that first stitch. You'll see you got that really cute hole there, and that's going to be perfect for your tail. So now we're going to start in on the legs. So we're going to chain 2 and turn. yarn over and crochet once double crochet into each of the next 15 stitches. Right, and now we are going to skip 21 stitches and double crochet into the next. 21, and we're going to double crochet into that next stitch. Great, and now double crochet into each of the next. And then slip stitch into that top stitch, chain 2, and turn. We're gonna double crochet in each, double crochet 2 together, the first 2 stitches. Sorry, did that wrong. Yarn over, insert hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3. And now double crochet into each stitch around. Oh, yes. And slip stitch into that top, double crochet, chain 2, and turn. Now we're going to double crochet the next 2 together. And so yarn over, insert hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. 2 loops on hook, yarn over, insert hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, 4 loops on hook, yarn over, pull through 2, 3 loops on hook, yarn over, pull through 3, yarn over, and we're gonna do double crochet in each stitch around after that. Alright, now slip stitch into that top, double crochet, pull, okay, yarn. Alright, now we're going to start in on that second leg. So you want to insert your hook into that stitch right next to the other leg. And we're going to attach your yarn and chain 2. And we're going to yarn over and double crochet that same stitch, because remember the chain 2 doesn't count as a stitch. And now we're going to double crochet in each stitch around. And as you can see, I am crocheting over that loose yarn there. Kind of gives it a cleaner look. It does make it a little thicker on that part, but it's better to have it clean. And since it's going to be up against the fox, it's not a big deal. And if it starts to bug you too much and you've crocheted over it enough, just go ahead and snip it. Right? Once I get there, you insert into the next double crochet and pull through. Now you are going to have a hole there at the bottom of the pants, but that's okay because it's going to stay so tight on the bottom there. Alright, so now what you want to do is chain 2 and turn. Now we're going to insert our hook, we're going to yarn over, insert a hook into the first stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, insert hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through. There are 4 loops on hook, yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over, pull through 3. Now we're going to do a double crochet in each stitch around. Alright, and then slip stitch into that first stitch from round, chain 2, and turn. Now we're going to do double crochet 2 together in the next 2 stitches. Alright, and now double crochet into each stitch around. This is our last round for the pants. Pretty fun. It really doesn't take too long, does it? Alright, more stitch here, and then slip stitch into that first stitch, pull through. Okay, awesome, and now we can just sew in those ends there. needle right on in there. And now like that. And like that. And do the other leg. Make sure you're not trying to do this as quickly as I can here. Oops, sorry. Awesome. And only one more end. We're going to do this top one here. And then we're going to... Now before we start with the straps, I'm sorry, what I'm going to have you guys do is sew on your buttons. So you'll want 10 millimeter, you could also do like 15 millimeter, 20 would probably work too. You just want to make sure that you're going to be able to pull your straps over the buttons. So if you have your buttons available, just grab them, and you're going to actually put them right in the corner here of your overalls. So you can use really any color yarn. In the original pattern I used a blue yarn, but this one I just have a tan. Really depends on your own preference, obviously. And when I sew them on, I go onto the back first, and I kind of sew into the yarn first. You can get that kind of nice and tight there, and then I pop my needle through. I am not a seamstress by any means. I just do what I think looks right. So you'll want to sew these on. I just kind of do a quick crisscross here. Maybe a couple of times through each hole here. Right. And then something happened there. Oh well, I will fix that. Then you take the needle, and I just kind of loop it through all of those holes there so that I can just move on to the other side, because I really hate tying knots, but it's really up to you how you do it. And then once you get to that side, you can pop it in again, get your other button, plop it right onto there, and now we'll sew this one on. Alright, and once you've got that sewed on, I am so lazy. I just sew back and forth until it looks like a little knot. Just like that. I know it's kind of strange, but it works. It really does. I sew into the knot for the last one, pull tight, and then I stitch it. I know it looks a little strange back there, but yours will look fine, I promise. Alright, so now we're going to do the straps. Okay, so for your straps, I want you to grab your yarn. We're going to make a slip knot. and you're going to chain 24. Alright, now you're going to yarn over and you're going to do double crochet in the third chain from hook. So 1, 2, 3. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we're going to double crochet into each of the chains. And remember, you're going to be making 2 of these straps. So I'm only going to show you one of them. I'll have you just rewind if you need to, or you guys can just do it from memory. It's really not that hard. Chain 24 and then double crochet in each of the chains after the third chain. And what I love about the double crochet is that it's going to naturally make a buttonhole. It'll be super cool. That way you don't have to deal with making a buttonhole. One of my least favorite things to do is have to make one. I like simple, so I know that a lot of people think that amigurumi is really not that simple because it's so small and so tight, but for me it's just one of the simplest things, and I love that because you're just working with single crochet in a lot of these amigurumi patterns, so it's kind of fun. Now here we're just doing double crochet for this outfit because I don't want to deal with complicated things. And if you look at my blog, you'll see that there are a lot of very simple patterns, and even the more advanced looking ones, I promise, are actually more simple. So I only have 2 more stitches left here. And then you want to pull the chain. It doesn't have to be super long, but you want it long enough so that you can actually sew it onto the back. Now I like to, I know this is a little strange, but I like to tie a little knot there when I have 2 ends like that. And then the shorter end, you can just sew in to the strap. Awesome. So now once you have both of your straps, you can always go back and make another one. We're going to sew them right onto the back of your pants here. Now you're going to do it 2 stitches outside of the tail. You'll do each strap. And you'll probably want to sew them on the inside so you don't have that bump there. So here's the hole, 1, 2. And then I just do a stitch in there, next one, pull through to the next one, and pull through. We'll do it again. There's this loose one. Alright, and once you have that sewn on, you can flip it over. And I like to just put it right on into the strap. I have to re-thread it there. And then do it again. Alright. Once you got that done, you can snip it. Awesome, now we're going to do it on the other side. Find it 2 stitches over. We have to thread this obviously before. Goodness, kind of got frayed there. Alright, So there, 1, 2, insert hook, or insert stitch, needle. I can't talk today, sorry. All right. Isn't this just the best? It's so simple, so fun. And now to get that yarn sewed in, pull it through, a nice little snip there, and now you can take your little fox, you can put them right on there. Get the legs in first, take the tail, pop it right through that hole. Isn't that adorable? Oh my goodness, I just love it. And then we're going to be crisscrossing these straps because it's really cute. And then you find a space, the double crochets, and pull it right over that stitch. Sorry, this is Fiona. She has the, oh goodness, sorry about that. She has those eyelashes, but that's okay. Fiona could wear overalls too, right? And there you have it. The adorable overalls. Isn't that cute? All right, and if you want to do Fiona too, or if you're looking for Fiona, you can find the video in the link below. All right, thank you guys. I had so much fun doing this crochet along. Hopefully we can do another one sometime soon. And please check out my blog for any other patterns that you like to do. And please let me know if you'd like to have a video tutorial for any of my patterns. I'd love to do some more. Thanks guys. Bye.